Hey y'all, I'm Lachlan, and in today's video, I'm gonna get back into some Animal Crossing New Horizons. But very quickly, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you enjoy my content and are excited for this new year, 2023, of content from me. Make sure to ring that bell. But yes, I'm gonna get right back into Animal Crossing. It has been a moment, but I hope all of y'all have been doing well and hope all of your goals are reached in this new year. I have yet to write mine down. Mine are more intentions than goals, but let's get right into it because I've got a little something that I've been working on for the past week that you may have seen on socials or you may not if you don't follow me over there. But let's get into it and I will show you what I have been up to. Okay, as y'all can probably see, my character looks a little different, and it's also winter time because this is the actual day of when I'm playing. It is January 7th of the new year, but let me show y'all what I've been getting into, and you can probably see from the house and all of the stuff, all the clutter of things going around here. I've started a new island, and the island is called Onigiri, and it means rice ball in Japanese. And if y'all have heard of a little manga slash anime called Fruits Basket, that is what my island will be designed or themed off of, is the show Fruits Basket that I am rewatching. I watched it back in the day when it first came out in the early 2000s. I believe it was 2001. So I've got Toru here, who will be the main character. I'm gonna have to make a few other users, actually 3 others, because I need Kyo, I need Yuki, and I need Shigure as well. So I will need to figure that out. I've never done that before. I've only ever had one character on an island, so this will be a first for me. But let me hide my face really quickly. So here is Toru, and the villagers that are staying is Agnes, Bengal, Kurlos, and that's it. Those are the only ones so far that are staying on the island. And I actually have a plot that is open right now. I time traveled a few days after Teddy moved in, but it still says open. I was just gonna let it autofill, and I'm still gonna let it do that. But I am also gonna work on getting one of these 4 villagers on the island. So I need Sasha, Rodeo, Blanche, and Renee. And there's also a few others as well. I need Drago and Deli, and Benedict. Those are the other ones that I also need, but I do not have their amiibos. So Benedict, Drago, and Deli will have to be villager hunts unless I can find them from a treasure island. But I have Sasha, Rodeo, Blanche, and Renee, all their amiibos. And I won't get into who represents who right now, but basically Fruits Basket, if you've watched the show, and actually let me get out of there and go and check and see if that plot is still unoccupied. There's stuff all over the island because I'm working towards 3 stars. I have yet to talk to Isabel. I have a feeling we're already there, but yeah, I wanted to check that out with y'all instead. Yep, this plot is still open. But if you haven't seen Fruits Basket, it's based on the 12 members or animals of the Zodiac. And so there are obviously many animals in Animal Crossing, and pretty much the only ones that I can't find a representation of is Yuki's big brother, and I am completely blanking on what his name is right now. But he turns into a snake, but there are no snake villagers, so Blanche will have to kind of represent that, I guess. So here are where I'm keeping my flowers. I don't think I'm gonna keep these yellow ones, but I want to keep it white and pink, maybe red. I think red would actually look kind of nice. Project table, nice. Okay, so I'm doing like the hybrid flower thing, trying to get some pink flowers, but yeah, it's gonna be very strange. I'm still getting used to running around as a brown-haired Toru instead of, you know, my green hair Lockleth representative that I tend to play as. Hello, Agnes. I'm kind of glad that I started off with her because I needed her anyways, so she ended up being one of my starters. I guess I wasn't too picky in regards to the island map and the airport, but oh yeah, here is my flag. I made a little rice ball. It's kind of my placeholder for right now until I find something. I have no codes. I have not done any code shopping yet. We're still in the early stages of this. I just reset my island of Solime on the night of January 1st. So at the very start of the year, I reset my island of Solime, you know, my Scotland-inspired themed island, and decided to do this. I wanted to work on an island that uses items instead of, you know, Cardinal is kind of, it's an island that uses no items whatsoever, and I will be still working on that island as well. It'll be my stream specific island, and I'm trying to make sure I order stuff every day too, because I did not do my full move over of items like I tend to do before I reset islands. I try to move all of those items from that island to one of my other ones so that when I reset, I can start that island off with a bunch of items. I just moved over the essentials and reset Solime without moving the huge amount of items that I had over there. So yeah, I definitely hit the reset button a little bit quicker this time than in old islands. But what am I doing? Oh yeah, let me amiibo in. I'm gonna do Sasha first. Now we have Sasha in the campsite, but let me sell the stuff from the box because I don't need it. But yeah, I won't go into super big detail with my plans for this island because it's still newer. I mean, I've got the theme and all the villagers as well. But in regards to custom codes and like what type of year I want it to be set in, I honestly do not know. I have no thoughts, 0 thoughts in this head in that regard. And I also thought I would take more time with the beginning parts of the island, but I kind of breezed through it. Like I honestly feel like I'm already at 3 stars. But I haven't been taking my time with the beginning parts of the game like I thought I would. There will be 4 like resident houses on this island versus any other island I've had. I've never had so many users before, so this is a first for me. I think when it comes to the others on the island outside of Toru's house, those might just be me designing like the main room and then, you know, blocking off all the others because that's a lot of house to design. Let's go visit Sasha. Let's go see what he needs. I will say for him, he is gonna be my Momiji on the island. The blonde hair, the cutesy look, he fits it perfectly. Oh, he's so cute. I've also gave myself a cut and color. Like I cut my own hair and colored my own hair this morning. So if it looks darker and a little different, a little wispier, I did that myself. Wanted to do that for a while. I've been wanting to color my hair. And so I just made it happen. Did it myself at home. I haven't colored. I've cut my own hair before. Like my bangs, and I've cut other people's hair as well. But I've never done the whole cutting layers into my own head, my own hair, my hairs, you know, the things that grow out of your skull. I've never done that before on myself. So that was a little nerve-wracking for me. What are we doing? Clacker cart. But I have colored my hair before, but it's been a long time. So that was quite nervous. I was quite nervous doing that this morning, but got it done. Luckily, I stuck with like a darker brown, and my hair was already brown to begin with, so I don't think you can really tell if I made any mistakes. I think it turned out fine, okay, is basically what I'm saying. So new year, new hair. I hope y'all think it looks cool, looks okay, whatever, I don't know. I did the butterfly cut, you know, the one that's really popular going around right now that everyone seems to be cutting themselves. You know, that whole Brad Mondo haircut, you know, with the ponytail in the front, ponytail in the back, you cut bits off and there you go. So that's basically what I did. I did the butterfly cut, I think is what it's called. Listen, pigeon brain, I don't know. I just did what the instructions told me and it turned out okay. It turned out good. It was actually really easy to do. I'm very proud and happy with it. So y'all let me know down below if you've seen Fruits Basket. I know I kind of glazed over, kind of rushed through my theme for this island, but let me know down below if you've seen it. Who's your favorite character on there? And I'm sure in future videos I will go more in depth as to which character represents who from the show. But I will go more in depth in a future video. I'm just gonna work on getting Sasha today, and then we are gonna ask Isabelle how many stars we have on the island and maybe go through that little bit if we have reached it. So let me save and time travel to the next day. All right, new day, and I'm curious to see, I'm gonna check this every day, but I'm curious to see if this plot is ever gonna fill or say sold. It still doesn't say sold. That blows my mind. This has never happened to me before. Let's invite Sasha again, see what he needs. But I am very excited, you know, for this new island, for this new venture. I did the same thing between 2021 and 2022 where I reset Analia. Was it Analia? I think that's right. Where I reset Analia initially to start my autumn island. So I guess it's a new year, new island theme with me. And it's actually been that way, I think, with a lot of content creators here in the last week. Everyone seems to be resetting their islands to either design, but a lot of them are doing this like hardcore mode. There's like rules and things. I just don't think I'm ready to do something like that. I think my hardcore mode is gonna be Cardinal because I'm not using any items on that island to design. So that's my version of a hardcore island. And then once that island is done, my plan is to move my island of Lapis Luna, which used to be a Kidcore island, but now it's just my forever island. It has some of my favorite villagers that I will never want to say goodbye to are over there. I basically flattened all the Kidcore stuff down to make it an island that I can just decorate and change up throughout the year, like with the seasons. I'm gonna have to pick weeds to do this, y'all. I need 15 weeds, I think. But that is my forever island that once Cardinal is finished and I have uploaded that DA, which we're still quite a bit a ways off from that island being done. But once that island is done, I am going to move Lapis Luna over there. And then that island is going to be my island that I am trying to complete everything on. So I want to complete my museum. I want to finish all the Nook Mile achievements, all those types of things I want to do on that island. So it'll be a good island to stream and just, you know, play and hang out with y'all with, just like Cardinal has been. But instead of decorating, and there might be some decorating actually, but I'm going to be working on completing everything over there. So that's another version of hardcore mode for me. I wonder if that plot never fills, if Sasha will just go into the house and I don't have to worry about replacing somebody else. We'll see. Watch it like show sold tomorrow, which is the last day to invite Sasha. But let me save, time travel again, and we will invite Sasha a third time. It's not sold. That is so Weird. I know it's been a few days for y'all, but I placed the plot when Teddy just moved in, so he was still in boxes, hadn't fully moved into the island yet, and I placed that plot. I went villager hunting, was unsuccessful, used up all of the tickets that I had on this island, and decided to just let it autofill, and I probably time traveled 3 or 4 days, and it never sold. And now it's been what, two days? This is the 3rd day now, and it still hasn't sold. I'm sure maybe that's normal. Maybe it takes a week, but like it's been a week now. I think I'm on day like 8 or 9, and it still hasn't sold, and that is so strange to me. Sasha is the best. He is Momiji, like truly. All right, Sasha. Shell fountain. Okay. 5 giant clams. I do not have any shells in storage, so there's 1. If I don't find 5 giant clams, what then? That's 2. If there aren't just like 5, 3, maybe he wouldn't request it if there wasn't 5 of them around. So I know I already previously mentioned this, but I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and got to visit, oh, hello Bengal, got to visit with family or friends, or, you know, got to relax. I hope everyone has been doing well. I took a week off of creating content this past week, if you didn't notice, especially after doing daily uploads for my Lochlith Cozy Week. I'll add the playlist to that in the description so that y'all can check those out if you didn't know I did that. I posted once a day for 6 days during the days after Christmas. I wanted to see the shell fountain inside of a tent. Did y'all know that was a thing? Like if you give it to them, then you go out and you come back in. It's the same when somebody visits you at a campsite, but once you leave and then walk back in, the item that they requested will be here on display. So fun fact for y'all if you weren't aware. Yes, you should live here. We're going to find out if he can just fill in the plot. We'll see. Yay! Okay. Toru, wow, starting tomorrow, we're neighbors. Let's hang out every day. Of course, Momiji. Toru and Momiji are BFFs in the show. Let me quickly check to see if this plot says sold. I rarely catch my villagers go inside and outside of their houses. Yep, finally, it says sold. Okay, Sasha's new home will be right here. But I'm going to put all this stuff away. I'm going to time travel to tomorrow again. And then I'm going to talk to Isabel and see what our star rating is. We have a new friend on the island. Welcome to Sasha. When you're here, your family. Now let's go say hi to Sasha. Welcome him to the island. And then we're going to go talk to Isabel and see where we're at. I'm going to miss Anchovy. He is so cute. Oh, he asked if you ever feel like crying. Sure you do. Everybody feels sad when you feel like you need to cry. Not the crying reaction, please. Well, thank you. I'm going to cry when you leave. I want to thank you for inviting me to the island when I was at the campsite. Look at me, I'm a neighbor. Welcome to Toru. Welcome Momiji/Sasha to the island. Island evals. Isabel, do we think we have reached 3 stars? I think we have, but let's see. Yes, I am. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. New island, new year. 3 stars. KK concert is coming up. So I'm going to breeze through this little dialogue bit, and I will see y'all back at the concert. Right on. This one goes out to all you cool cats on Onigiri. I call it Welcome Horizons. Okay, I'm going to turn up the sound of him a little bit. But before I do that, I think I am going to end the video off here. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you enjoyed this video and are excited for this fruits basket themed island. Let me know down below if you've watched the show, if you've read the manga, any of those things. If you're excited like me, I hope y'all enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. Let's just bop to this little KK concert, shall we? Let's go.